Hello. Yeah, I'm off work today. Um, uh, Finishing up a bathroom job. Not really for me to do. Um, but yeah, I just felt like mm, playing the old, the old broken piano. Um, I miss the feel of like the real keys. It's such a. I mean, I don't know. I haven't come across anything that matches real keys um, and feeling. So I just but like playing this a little bit today. Yeah, I've been good. Hope everyone else is good. Like I always try to keep up on people I talk to and things that are going on with them. Um, you know, it makes me feel better to be able to be a friend, to people because you know I'm I'm just trying to get my shit together and uh, being able to envision things and make them happen, um, rather than just being lazy and just naturally being able to, you know, figure things out real quick and just do things. Focus more. Um, so, um, yeah, in songwriting, I've been thinking about that. Like, the one song that I'm working on, like, I kind of have an idea what I want to do with it. I started writing lyrics, but like, I still have a problem with the rhythm, um, or how I want to approach the rhythm to it. But I'm trying to envision what I want the song to be, at least my part in it. Because the one I'm talking about is one I working with Kaylin on, um, and yeah, still having a problem with the rhythm. Like I think I'm just gonna have to like listen to it and hum, over and over again till like I get some kind of like solid, like I want that to be the vocal melody, like the rhythm and the melody of it, because I already have the idea for the rest of it. I have the cadence, and now I want the antecedent, um, for the other part of the song, because the song changes from feel. It has a different feel. Um, so that's where it changes. That's where like the other part comes in. Um, but yeah, just trying to work on a lot of things. I get too scatterbrained because I get too many things I want to do. Um, I was too happy. I was too happy to just sit down here in the basement for all those years. Like it was a good thing though. Like it was all right. Like I had to be by myself for a while. Like just stay away from everyone. Um, I always chat. I'm always chatty on online, but you know, I was happy to just sit here and like you know, because I'm not there. I don't have to be tempted to be dragged into um, what other people are doing. Um, in terms of like dope, or that's what I had to get away from was the dope. Um, till I was sure like I could, because it's out there everywhere. Um, Bound to run into it. I feel bad for like that have like that alcohol is that like that's their thing and they're that bad with alcohol, because that's tough. Like it's everywhere. Um, I still use it to medicate, but a little bit. You know what I mean? But it's never out of control. Like I never get hammered, um, or anything. It's just always a slow drip. Um, just to take the edge off the day and find like a little happy place, a little bit of relaxation. Um, but I'm still aware that like most people don't even do that. Like most people are usually social drinkers, and they only drink when they go out to picnics and whatnot, or out to the bar or whatever. Um, which I'm still kind of that too. Like if I were to go anywhere, but I don't. So I usually I drink alone. Um, with nobody else. But it's nice to wind down from the day, because I'm always sore. Like pretty. I feel much better shape than I. There's not been many times in my life where I've been in better shape, as far as because I've had the back problems since I was like 17. Um, so I spent a lot of time like just struggling with that and not being able to walk, and having surgeries and epidural injections and all that bullshit, and being, dependent on pain medicine, and and the pain medicine deteriorates your body, and then it just causes more pain, and you just keep having to take more pain medicine. You don't realize what's going on. And then when you find yourself like in a situation where the pain medicine, it's not being prescribed, and nothing else works for the pain, same old story, like you're driven out into, the black market. You buy pills off black market, but they cost too much, and then dope is cheap, and it's really cheap, but then that gets out of hand because it's never enough. So glad I got away from that. I've been trying to tell myself, like, anytime I get down about, like, where I'm at in life, like, just trying to get my shit together again, and, like, just be a grown-up, again, like, I've kind of, been more responsible, like, in terms of, like, there's been periods where, I had to work hard every day and was, more focused on work, but, it's always been a struggle for me to focus. But I'm just trying to get, back to, like, where I was at my best, and, not there yet, like, but in some ways I'm doing much better, which is fucking great. Like, I always had, like, that's the point, like, I'm trying to, like, tell myself that, everything I do have going for me, at any given time. This is the most, and also it's the most musical and artistic friends I've ever had in my life. I've never had that. I've been in a couple bands, tried to meet people, and it for whatever time at the moment, it didn't click for long. Still friends with most of those people. Like in one band, the longest time I was in a band, I'm still really good friends with most of them, most of the people that I work with in that band, except for the drummer. I don't know, lost touch with him. But I still wonder about him, how he's doing, and everything. But yeah, this is most like musical and artistic friends I've ever had in my life, and that was like part of what I always wanted. But I was never, I struggle just to put myself out there and like do shows. I always want everything to be perfect and craft some kind of, come out swinging kind of thing. And that's not all. You can't always be the case. Like sometimes you just have to suck a little bit, or just not be on your game and go out there and do a show and kind of fuck up a little bit and learn, make mistakes and learn how to get it right. But I always want to get everything right before I even like put myself out there. But that's kind of why this channel's here, and that's why I kind of, I just don't give a shit what people think. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I still catch myself caring. It's more or less the people that I care about, like the people I know, the people that talk to me, that really matter to me. Like I do care what they think. Like I don't want to let people down. I like to, I like to see them do good, and I'm sure they'd like to see me do good, and so I don't want to, let people down, which is a good, it's a good push. And people that are like really into art and stuff, like it's just being around it, like the Warehouse Strangers Radio Facebook page where I met most of the people, either there or YouTube where I met most of the people that I talk to or enjoy. It's like it changed my view on music even more. which is never ending. Because I've noticed over my lifetime, there's, when I was young, I just always loved music. When I was a little kid, like, 2 or 3, like, music was great. And then by the time I was like in second grade, I got into metal, and it was more like a rebellious feeling, and then it became more about my mood and what mood I was in. You could tell what mood I was in by what music I was playing, and as I got older, like, I branched out into everything, and it became more about what the music does for me and what mood it puts me in, not me just picking out music to listen to because I'm in that mood. When I'm angry, I listen to angry music or whatever. And then I went through a phase where it just became. I realized about everything. Like really, the lyrics meant everything, and they were deeper than I thought. And then it became more like perfectionism, and in the whole package, like how how well done it is technically, but also artistically and emotionally, like what you're trying to say and like how you package it. Um, you know, like instead of having like a standard um, tempo or type of music, like just we're just metal and play metal all the time. Like I started seeing things as um, it's more less about like what you want to say, like what you want to get off your chest, and then what medium, what type of music, like how the sound and the beat. You want it to be driving or angry, excited or slow and like depressing or whatever. Um, Started thinking about all that stuff. And today, like, it's even open up being more like I'm just more open to more types of music. Um, and thinking more about like that everyone that like the expressionism of it. That everyone that does music is trying to express something. If they write the music themselves, or even if they don't write it themselves, they're trying to get in that space and project a feeling, create an atmosphere for other people, one way or the other. So, music makes me more open-minded to everything. Um, it always has. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling. Um, but yeah, I want to play a little bit more piano, I think, and yeah, and enjoy the rest of my day. My day off, because I'm still sore from this week, from the week before. I was sore all last week from the week before. So days off are kind of nice. But yeah, have a great day.